Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Imani. This is Ashley, and we are the girls over at tasteofreality.com, your one-stop shop, hopefully for reality TV locations, pop culture news, nostalgia, etc., etc. Ashley, how are you today?
I'm great. Don't forget the taste tests. I actually got one of the Daphne Big Hannah Sleep t-shirts. Like we review things, we do all the
We
things on the
do.
website because we're bloggers.
We are bloggers. Yes.
We are
Okay.
bloggers.
We're bloggers, but before any of that, we are women in STEM. And so thank you for being here today. We're so excited to be back for our third episode.
Second
Woo!
full one.
Second full
I feel
one.
like this is like a 2.25 episode.
Agreed. Yeah, it can get confusing. Again, we are women in the arts and in the science and in the math. So
But we do girl math.
we
That's
do
the
girl math.
disclaimer. We're women in STEM who do girl math and can't build shit.
Correct.
There's no
Hey,
engineering in our STEM.
excuse me. When I moved into this apartment, I built my very own outdoor patio set from Wayfair. Shouts to me.
I mean, I'm impressed.
I
I'm
mean,
impressed.
it took me the better portion of my day for a three-piece set. I didn't say I was fast, but quality instead of quantity, right?
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. So, we're going to kick off the episode today and giving a huge cadoos and mazel to
Caduce!
Kazoos and Mazel to Alexia Yumansky. She is the daughter of Kyle Richards. She's the second eldest, and she recently, over the weekend, had her wedding weekend. So I don't know if she was married today or yesterday, but either which way, Mazel to them.
It's so sweet. We love love. Congrats, you
We love love,
guys.
and I'm pretty sure they're still filming for Beverly Hills. So
I believed so.
I am curious if we will see any of that on the show.
I mean, all the women will be gathered, I would assume.
Well,
So it's an organic place for them to be.
I don't know though, because I was trying to look at stories to post to the page and I didn't see a lot of posting and I saw Bose was I always do that with her name. I don't know why.
Phonetically, BOZ should be Boz. It should be a short O, not a long, but she can spell her name however she wishes. It's her
I
name.
know, I just don't know why I always default to that. But I saw Bose's story and she was at the Delta One lounge. So maybe she was flying back home. I didn't see much of the
Mm.
other women posting, but then again, it's not their daughter. So it probably is like, don't post anything until Alexia posted something. I don't know. But
It's
either
so weird
way,
how we're like red flags if people don't post.
I
Like there are people
know.
I just published a Shaws of Sunset. Where are they now? And like from the not people that we're going to be seeing on the new show. And like half of them aren't on social media
I
anymore. I
know.
don't
It's
blame
so,
them. I enjoy my privacy too. So I get it. But it's like, is everything okay? They're not on
I
social media. And
know.
it's like, no, they're living their
No,
lives.
they're living their life off screen. So love that for them. So
Hey, cheers for you and cadoos.
yeah, we actually covered more about Alexia if you care and Jake, her fiance, husband now. So I'm gonna link it in the description when you go to watch this video. If you want to learn more about them, you can check out that on the website. But speaking of LA and California and Beverly Hills and all the things, let's get on to Vanderpump, the Valley, all that kind of stuff. There's been a lot going on in the Vanderpump universe.
You know, considering Vanderpump Rules hasn't been on our screen in a year, we still should talk about it a lot.
We sure
It
do.
requires a lot of our bandwidth still. I love that for us because I'm a Vanderpump girly, as you
Same
are, I know.
as we are obsessed with Vanderpump Rules universe, and they're still feeding us, right? Because we know that Sheena and Lala are filming for The Valley season three. Tom Schwartz is filming for The Valley season three. The Valley's currently filming, so it's like it's always in our orbit in some way or the other. The devil works hard, but Sheena Shea works harder.
Gosh, the woman appears everywhere. I mean, you cannot get rid of her if you wanted to.
She's
She's
even
like
in
a whack-a-mole. You know how like you whack them and then another one pops up? Like Sheena will always pop the F back up. And you know what? Good on her.
she's the Lisa Renna of the Vanderpump Rules world, and I appreciate that. She's a hustler. She gets it done.
Mhm.
She's like, Summer needs a new whatever. She's getting it for Summer.
You know what? You nailed it. She is the Lisa Rinna of Vanderpump Rules. I mean, literally put it on her tombstone.
No, 100%. So, okay, what are your thoughts about Lala and Sheena filming? And allegedly they're beefing right now. So I will just dissect this really quick. Again, as per posting on social media, if you don't post on stories, you're not friends anymore. So people noticed, and I clocked as well, Sheena did not post for Lala's birthday. She didn't post a story. And I don't think she posted a grid post yet. And Sheena also posted on her or spoke about on her podcast that she was disappointed that Lala didn't, show more fanfare for her book, My Good Side. Lala simply just posted the cover of the book, tagged Sheena. That was it. So do you think that they are not as close as they once were? Like, what's your read?
I think they were friends out of convenience for the show and their kids were the same age, but like I've never felt like they were like people who were deeply connected that would be like growing older, like Golden Girls style together in their old age. So I'm honestly not surprised. And I like, I'd go a different direction on the Valley. Personally, I wouldn't make it so much of Vanderpump
Crossover.
Rules moving over. I mean, Schwartz makes more, well, no, Jax isn't even on. So Schwartz doesn't make sense like he used to. And
Not
I love Schwartzy.
love Schwartzy down, but my thing is though is like Sheena's actually friends with them though. Like I
Right.
remember seeing Janet like in the background of stuff, and I know Lala and Janet are friends too. So it makes they are a friend group, and so that's valid.
No, I
Um,
get that.
yeah, it's just I don't know. I personally really enjoy. Okay, so backing up a little bit more, Bravo was playing season 11 last week, Vanderpump Rules, and first of all, I miss them.
Hmm.
I
No, I
do.
get that.
I miss them so much, and I didn't realize. Granted, season 11 was the beginning of the end or the end of the beginning. I don't know. But it was. And so I was
Hmm.
just watching, and that was when, Tom and Ariana were filming with each other somewhat. And you know what, too? Watching this now, knowing that Brock was unfaithful to Sheena is a completely different watching experience. It makes so much sense why Sheena was moving the way that she was during that season.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't gone back and watched through that lens, but I am shocked that people go so hard on their opinions when they don't go back and rewatch. Like things happened years ago and we remember it a certain way, but when you're really actively talking, in this case, I'm thinking Naked Wasted, I'm kind of jumping here,
Sure.
but like in this case of Vanderpump Rules, if we're not refreshing our minds and don't have that fresh context, it's like watching a different show. That
It
actually
is.
I've not like wanted to rewatch season of Vander 11 of Vanderpump Rules for obvious reasons. It wasn't a fun watch like the others,
No,
but
no, it
that kind
wasn't.
of makes me want.
No,
I'm
it was
just not into
interesting.
I'm not into the pigeoning as who said that?
I think it was
On
Uba.
it
Uba.
was Uba, thank you, on New York. All the people just talking. I miss people actually living their lives.
Yeah.
And Sheena talks a lot about, I mean, obviously she popped up in the Naked Wasted conversation this week
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
media. She just talks a lot about people, and I'm more into people who actually like live and do things on camera. So that's why I'm just not thrilled. But yeah, she's friends, and I'd rather see people in an authentic friend group than just like throwing people in the mix to see if it works.
To
Like
see
I
what
definitely
sticks.
appreciate the realness there.
Yeah. No, it's bizarre because I never really paid attention to Sheena and Brock. I don't, Brock doesn't do anything for me. I'm like, okay, another guy, cool. But when I had it on in the background of the TV when I was doing work, and I was like, Sheena's being like really rude to Brock for no reason, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But now I know it's because the F1 thing, whatever the gym's
Right.
called. So
He
I'm
was
like,
D'ing down.
yeah, and I'm like, that makes sense because she would snap at him at any moment's notice. And I'm like, woo, sheesh. I mean, granted, he probably does deserve it for whatever is happening behind closed doors, but I'm like, on camera, publicly, I was like,
Right.
wow, she really has vitriol for Brock. And now
Ugh.
that I remembered, I'm like, oh, she just found out about Brock cheating on her. This all makes so much sense now.
Right. Yeah, I that was a lot. That was a lot for
Yeah.
Sheena. And I really hated how Brock treated her mom. He was so
Oh,
rude to Sheena's mom. Like she's helping you with your child. Like,
oh, that would have
how dare
never
you?
flied in this household.
Oh
My
no. Oh
mom would
no.
have, oof,
Oh no, the audacity. In the
yes.
words of we've quoted Ramona Singer two times
We
already.
did. We did.
Caduce and audacity. I'm sorry, lover or hater. The woman has impact.
I know. So does, I hate to say this, I love her for OC as well. And then we're going to switch gears. Kelly Dodd. Somebody made a case for her to return on Twitter. I was looking at it and I'm like, dang, she really does. She was such good TV. She ruffled all their feathers, but it just is horrible that she's, whatever. We're not gonna get into that. But speaking of the Valley, Jesse Lawley's girlfriend is allegedly filming now. That's going to be a tea.
I'm just glad that like did Andy Cohen throwing shade at the reunion and literally putting like neck being held down to the fire. He held Jessie down about keeping her off camera. Jessie actually had the audacity to complain that she entered and they put a boom mic. Like that's their
Yeah,
job.
no, clock in.
Production produces.
Yeah, 100%. And how I'm still mad as a viewer, so I totally get why Andy was so pissed as someone who's like in those rooms. You mean to tell me that there was an epic fight at the Valley finale at Michelle's Zen party and she and Jesse's girlfriend beefed and we didn't see it? We
Mm-mm.
didn't see it, and they couldn't even talk about it at the reunion because allegedly Jesse's girlfriend put a gag order on Michelle. Michelle was like, I'm not going to talk about this. Jesse's girlfriend, in all fairness, said that that wasn't true, whatever. But I think this is good that she's filming because it's just natural discourse between natural drama, right? Like,
Exactly, exactly. Well, honestly, I was looking, I forget what I was doing some sort of categorizing for an article, and I realized the only person from the Valley who's not going to be at BravoCon is Michelle.
is she
But then I
not?
saw, no, I looked, they had it alphabetized unless she just was like they forgot her on the list or something, but she was not in the list. But
Interesting.
she's filming. So honestly, I was like, oh, I can't believe they're moving forward without her. But it looks like she is filming.
It might be a conflict of why she can't be there, but also they're still announcing drops for
Right,
BravoCon every so
exactly. So it's
often.
probably
So,
coming.
which plug for us, we are going to BravoCon. We are so excited. We have so many fun things lined up and planned. So make sure you're following us. We can't wait to cover that and give you all the behind the scenes that you want to know.
Oh yeah, we are beyond excited. It's like kind of stupid how excited we are.
Yeah. So again, in the same Valley sphere, before we move over, Kristen recently called out Gigi, which you can take point on the Shaw's conversation because you are the Shaw's girl of the two of us, I feel, because I never really
Yes,
watched Shaw's
I
of
watched
Sunset.
every episode
Okay.
and I
So
loved it for a long time.
yeah. Okay. So we have Gigi going after Brittany Cartwright for her body, insinuating that she was pregnant, while she was on
Heaven
her
forbid the woman is in love and eats
and eats, right. And I appreciate
or
that.
in
I
like.
I love watching real bodies, you know, and then that's not to
Mhm.
say that anyone that opts for any sort of augmentation isn't real. That's not what I'm saying. But like also that's so much of what we're seeing on TV currently
She's a
in
relatable body for a lot of
relatable. And
people.
I think that's nice that there is someone who is just like enjoying life and
Right.
enjoying food and whatnot. And I think that's good. We can have one body representation, we can have other bodies of representation. So I good for you, Brittany. But anyway, Gigi was like, is she pregnant? She was throwing shade. She was calling her
She was
fat.
so throwing shade. And I love Kristen and I love Zach for jumping right on in and defending
Yep.
Brittany. But I have to say, with the Persian Val, which get it together, Bravo. I'm going to break the fourth wall here. Bravo, I'm talking to you.
Ashley has had an issue with this for a
I
very long
am
time.
mad. If you call, first of all, we all, the Valley and Shaws of Sunset, we're all in Hollywood, we're all in LA, we're in the same neighborhood. To say the Shaws like reboot this new version, the 2.0, whatever, calling it the Valley is just weird to me. The Valley Persian style is so weird. It should be like a Shaw's offset, not a Valley offset. It's so weird. And to not use Persian version is weird. Why wouldn't you
Persian
use Persian
Persian
version rather than
version
Persian style? Persian
plays.
style?
I know. We don't love it. Persian
Persian
version.
version.
No, it feels good to say.
Persian version. It's
Persian
great.
version. No, it's built in right there. That's so fun to say. Who doesn't want to say that? So people are theorizing, and I can agree with this, that the reason why they're going so hard on them is because potentially there's some crossover there with filming. So
Hmm.
people are like, this is to drum up hysteria for,
It's literal geography.
right. So I
They're
guess,
literally right there.
yeah. So I guess we should stay sat. I know per Ashley's article on tasteofreality.com, they're done filming for whatever the show's called.
Yeah, working title.
Working title. They're done filming, so we should get some news about. I bet we're gonna get a lot of stuff soon around BravoCon, like a lot of teasers, a lot of trailers for all the. Because
And
go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was just gonna say if Gigi is literally just starting drama for all of this, I'm not mad. I'm not
No,
mad.
I'm not
I
mad
love
either.
seeing Britney's friends defend her. I don't love the, and technically Gigi did apologize
She
for
did.
body shaming Brittany, but then she insulted Kristen Doute's mouth and her
Yeah.
smile. And
By
I
the
love
way,
Kristen. I hate it when people insult other people's smiles.
well,
People should be free to smile and express their happiness
exactly.
without feeling a need to satisfy anybody else's.
Agreed. And also, Kristen doesn't have buck teeth.
No, she's beautiful.
That's another thing. And she's beautiful and
Even
she's
if
a,
she had buck teeth, who cares?
no,
Like,
literally, who cares?
she's
She's
more than her teeth.
correct.
She's a full ass woman who contributes a whole lot to a lot of
Correct.
people.
Correct. And that's why I will give Brittany kudos because she knows what she looks like. We all know what we look like. And
Hmm.
I can't imagine when I went to LA for the first time, when Ashley and I went last August, when I was in Erewhon getting my Hailey Bieber smoothie, I felt like the biggest effing troll ogre. Like all the teens were so cute and skinny. And I'm like,
Hmm.
I have never been someone that's like, I want Botox, all that stuff. I live in Florida. Who cares? But like, being in
And she
L
doesn't, yeah.
like I'm sorry, I'm Florida trash. Like it is what it is. Like it's fine. Um, I have never felt so ugly than when I was in that Erewhon by the Grove.
No,
So
it's a lot of pride. I work very hard to look this mediocre, and it is so like I feel like I feel so comfortable in my skin, and then I go into spaces like that, and I'm like, I'm a
no,
monster.
I'm literally hideous, and so I never
Like,
I never thought I would succumb to that. But like being
right,
there for what we were there 4 days or whatever,
right,
and I'm like, wow, I kind of get it. I
right.
get
Like
it.
like I have bangs to hide the wrinkles. They just get Botox all the time. Like they're just in a different like world than we are. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's very bizarre.
in my opinion, for someone like Brittany and Kristen who look normal, like they look like my friends, they look like people I would
And
see
they're
at
both
in their
mothers. Like,
mothers,
we're allowed to have our bodies change after we birth
and
humans.
also not this becoming like a body positivity episode, but like also,
But still,
but also like easy for you to say Gigi size zero. Like
hmm,
what? Like everyone has different body types.
right.
Period.
I
End
have
of
to say,
sentence.
I get like really good like gut feelings from people, and then other times I'm very, very wrong. But I did get to meet Gigi, and she was my favorite of this crew that we're gonna see of the spinoff. Like Gigi is so freaking fun. Like Gigi is the girl I'd want to hang out with.
Okay, so this is a great time for us to say this. By the way, you guys, okay? So we touch grass. We know that these shows are for our entertainment, and that is it. We're not friends with these people, though some we want to be. Like we are enjoying and digesting entertainment. That said, we can compartmentalize. There might be people I don't like. If I see them at BravoCon, bet your bottom dollar I'm asking for a photo. I don't hate you. I can watch the
Right,
show and just have an opinion. So that
right.
said, I thought Gigi was dead ass wrong. That's not to say she's not a good person. That's not to say that like if we were ever in her space, we would be like, F you, Gigi. It's a television show and
How
people
dare you bash Britney's body? Like, no, we're
no,
not.
stop. You guys, it's television. You
We're
guys just
human beings, and they are too.
no, they are too. Like, I think sometimes people just take things too far. And like us being on social media and like in the space, we see it. And it's like there's one thing to like take issue with how people are moving on TV, curated, by the way,
Hmm.
and then sending them
Heavily
like
edited.
heavily edited, produced, and sending them like threats, finding out where they live, like going after their bodies, their families. It's disgusting. Enjoy the
So
reality
weird.
TV for what it is. If you must snark responsibly, or a great idea, send it to your group chat.
Ooh, I
Novel.
like to personally write it in my journal.
Write it in your journal. So
It's a
again,
great way to express yourself. And you have that moment to say, is this something I want to put out publicly?
correct. Yeah,
Write
because
it in the
like
journal.
it sucks when people who live like in Utah or whatever can say X, Y, and Z about somebody and call them every name but the child of God. But like if we or the person that they were snarking on respond, it's like, how dare you give a larger platform? You're sending hate my way. No, you're just an ass.
Preach. And that is case closed by you're done. That was your mic
Correct.
drop. Thank you for
Correct.
that.
Okay. So before we leave the land of the valley, VPR, did you want to talk about James Kennedy?
Okay, yeah. So, first of all, this is a bigger conversation for another day, but like cancel culture doesn't exist. So, James, after the DV, which Allie chose not to press charges for,
Her
If I
prerogative.
live in Vegas, he plays Vegas at least 2 times a month. I see him on billboards all the time. Like there was like a month or two, maybe 3 months where he stopped getting gigs here. He's back. He's performing in Vegas all the time. Now, Sir has hired him to DJ a charity event. I remember, and I don't remember the context of this, but James was going to donate something to charity when he was with Allie. And she said, you need to donate all of the proceeds. So that kind of stuck in my head. And I want to know how much of the proceeds from James Kennedy's set at Sir is going to, and it goes towards like homelessness, excuse me, people experiencing homelessness in Los Angeles. So it's mission something, great cause. Hopefully they get 100% of proceeds. People are like, oh, great, James is back. Give him another chance. Everybody deserves to be able to make a living. Everybody deserves a chance to move on. Other people are like, literally, really? They're calling out LVP for always siding with men
Well,
and Sir for allowing somebody who they know is physically violent to women um, back in. So yeah, it's all over. But people are like, oh, cancel. I'm like, cancel culture doesn't exist. He plays Vegas every other week.
cancel culture does not exist. I think it exists if the person cancels themselves, if that makes sense. Like if James went into hiding, maybe, but
Right.
like he's
Or
not,
you go to
or
prison
you
and
go
then
to
you get out and
prison.
you're not canceled anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Um, Speaking of Allie, though, we thought that she had moved to Charleston, but I think she was just there for like a Rumspringa or whatever. I hope that's the correct terminology for that. I'm sure people
I
will
have
let me
no
know in
idea
the
of that
comments.
word, but I am penning that down.
I think it's like when people in the Amish community are allowed an extended period of time to like go and find themselves, and then they come back, and if they decide if they want to stay in the Amish culture or teeter off. Anyway,
Okay, you're cultured. I remember from watching Love Thy Nader, we call that a
screaming.
micro retirement.
Micro retirement, clock it. Yes. So I don't know if Allie had like a little micro retirement in Charleston. We were eating it up. We're pretty sure she filmed some for Southern Hospitality because they were filming. So that would be like a fun little crossover to see. I actually think Allie would be a really, really good Charleston girl.
I think her parents live there.
Oh,
I
do
don't know
they?
that for fact. I think somebody in a comment I wrote, so trust that source. Hello. I mean, we could easily verify this, but I was told her
Correct.
parents live in that area and that
Okay.
would make sense. But like she fits in with that group
No, there's
and she's
never
friends with them.
she's friends with them. There's never been a more like this works to me than the thought of
Mhm.
Allie living in Charleston. Like, yeah, 100%. She's a Charleston girl, 1,000,000%. Yeah, go work
She
at
plays the guitar, she sings her
yeah.
songs and plays the acoustic guitar. Like it seems to work there.
It's bubblegum. She's like pink and glitter and unicorn and fun and
Oh, and it
sparkle and
reminded me of the review you wrote. You wrote this and you called Zach's Dax Millennial HQ. And
correct.
when I saw Allie in Zach's Dax, I was like, this place is made for Allie Luber. Like Allie Luber, if Zach's Dax was personified into a human being, it would be Allie Luber.
Like instant sugar rush type of
Right.
thing.
It's like that my name's Beacon. It's really nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, no, that's Allie and Charleston. So
Yeah, no, I love it. I love a crossover that makes sense, and this makes
it
sense.
makes sense. Speaking of crossover, love this too. I'm a new fan of Top Chef. Ashley has been a Top Chef girl down for a
I was on
while.
an episode.
Wait, what?
I didn't tell you this. I actually, when they filmed in Vegas, you can see me for a brief second, but I went to one of the tastings. A woman I used to work with, her husband's a sommelier for a bunch of, I think it's Wolfgang restaurants. So they
Okay.
got tickets to one of it was like the top six. My
Okay.
husband was a chef. And if you guys know the Voltaggio brothers, we were eating the Voltaggio brothers' food. I forget which one. And my husband said, really interesting that you used lime zest in that. And he goes, no, I didn't. And my husband's like, yeah, you did. He's, no, I didn't. And we're like, okay,
Clock
okay,
it.
we love the food. And he comes out, he like literally finds my husband later and was like, yeah, we totally use lime zest.
Wait, so
But
why didn't he
he
admit it?
forgot. He forgot. My
Oh,
husband
okay.
tasted it. My husband has a crazy palate. But oh, fun fact, when you go to Top Chef, at least with Padma, you have to sign a release that you won't look at her.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's supposed to look like you're at a party and you don't like stare at celebrities
oh,
at
okay. Okay,
parties.
sure.
But like she's honestly one of the most beautiful humans I've ever been
Me if I
around
saw
with.
Padma with my
I
binoculars.
know. I was like doing this. I was like,
No,
I'm not
yeah.
looking at Padma. I'm not looking at Padma. She's stunning. And like, yeah, you do need to
Duh.
sign a contract so you're not like, oh
No,
no.
literally, they'd be like, "Miss, get out of frame. You're looking too much at
Exactly. Like
Padma."
I probably felt like a danger to her safety because the way I was ogling her. Like if
No,
she felt
she's,
unsafe, that's fair.
but also me to Kristen for different reasons.
Oh my God,
Hot.
girl. I mean, honestly, my lesbian era is coming, you guys. It's coming.
By the way,
I'm
Ashley's
telling you,
married
10 years.
to a
10
man.
years at the
I'm
most.
I'm screaming. Yeah, no, I hope I run into Kristen at BravoCon just simply so I could be like, "Hi, Candy, love this for me." But the reason why we brought that up, crossover, and speaking of Charleston, Madison LaCroix and Craig Conover will be on next season, so we're excited for that. Madison, I'm going to appoint her and nominate her for best hair on Bravo. I'm doing it. Sorry.
I would like to co-sign this
Yes.
nomination. And yeah, no, we ride for Madison.
We ride for Madison. I She's also going to BravoCon, as is Craig. Paige, to my knowledge, has not been announced for BravoCon, and I don't
Not a Bravo
foresee.
employee anymore, though,
No, but
so
Ariana's going.
that's an excellent
That
point.
shocked me. That
Me
shocked me that
too.
because it seemed like Ariana was kind of, I don't want to say distancing herself from Bravo, but I got a vibe of disinterest. And she had gone on record to say, even if Vanderpump Rules wasn't done at season 11, she was done regardless, which makes
Right.
sense because why would she want to film with her ex? And she has all these opportunities open to her. But she's going to BravoCon, so I'm really interested as to why.
Probably the NBCU umbrella because
True.
Peacock is under NBC, which Bravo is under NBC. Like they're
Yeah.
all like sister networks. So I think she's playing the long game and we love her for it.
I'm also curious if Bravo is kind of like making sure they keep Ariana around. A, her star power, but B, a lot of people loved her and Andy co-hosting the Love Island reunion. So I'm curious at Bravo HQ if they're like, wait a second,
Mhm.
Ariana and Andy, good weather, maybe.
Right, right. Well, and I feel the same way if we go back to Vanderpump Villa. I kind of feel like it was like a stage, like a audition process with Lisa Vanderpump and Stassi. They didn't just let Stassi host the reunion,
Right,
just like
right.
they didn't just let Ariana do it. I feel it was like, let's see how they do with like a mentor and maybe go from there because eventually next generations will have to eventually take over.
To that point though, I really like natural organic progression. Like to me, sorry, Sheena, close your ears. Like it makes sense that Stassi is kind of like under Lisa Vanderpump's wing. Because to
Hmm.
me, like Stassi is Vanderpump Rules. Fight
Hmm.
me if you want to. She is. Um, and
We're gonna
so
cancel you now, Imani.
cancel me. No, I feel like Stassi is Vanderpump Rules. And so I wouldn't hate if she became the next LVP in a way. She
Right.
might be
No,
teed up
it
to
makes
that.
sense. It makes sense. Nobody would be better than her. I mean, and Lisa knows it, knew it from the beginning. And Lisa always played with Stassi in a different way because
Correct.
Stassi's different. Stassi is built differently.
She's built different. That girl gives us so much, and I'm so excited to see what comes of Stassi Says. I really like Stassi Schroeder. You guys know both of us, Ashley and I both like her, and people snark on me being a black woman liking Stassi, but I'm gonna tell you, like, you don't just people deserve a second chance. I'm gonna say that. And also, like, she does do a lot of activism and a lot of work. We follow her. People might not see it. So I'm just gonna say that. I really like Stassi. I would look forward to her becoming like a matriarch of some way.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be mad at her return to Bravo should it happen. I know some people might, but redemption.
Well, and if we're going to bring Vanderpump Rules people over to the Valley, especially now that Jax isn't there, there might actually, like Stassi, if it's the right people, who's to say that maybe things wouldn't change? I mean, Jax is toxic. I could never blame her for never wanting to be in the same room with that person again.
No.
However, if it's Kristen, now that she has a baby with her very normal husband, and Nia and Danny, who are kind, it could be a very different feeling. So I'm open. I'm
Yeah,
open.
we're open to it. So another thing that I'm so excited about is the Dancing with the Stars cast.
I'm
Obsessed.
a Dancing with the Stars freak. I went to the live show. I mean, I
So
love this
I
show.
wish our LA trip, by the way, would have worked because I was like, oh my God, I want to go to the Dancing with the Stars taping while we're in LA in October.
But they
Breaking
film over
news.
how they do film for Halloween. They do a Halloween episode every year. So they do film. I was actually going to look into
But
tickets.
my thing is though, is I don't they film on Monday or Tuesday? I don't think we're gonna be there on
Oh.
Monday and Tuesday because I thought about that.
Unless
But
we get tickets, we can change our flights.
LOL, exactly. But I'm eyeing Whitney. You guys know I love Whitney Levitt from Mom Talk. I followed her way before she did Mom Talk and all that. I love
Oh,
her.
I didn't know that. That's so
Yeah,
cool. I didn't know you had that history
I
with
had
her.
no idea she was Mormon. She didn't even really talk on her TikTok back when I followed her. She just did dance stuff. And I had no idea she lived in Utah, none of that. And then I started seeing it and blah, blah, blah. I was never in like the mom talk section of TikTok. Anyway, I don't know how Whitney hit my page, but she did. Anyway, I'm teeing up her and Mark Ballas to win.
I love Mark Ballas so much.
Love,
He's one of my,
love
and
that.
the fact that he's coming back after years, like he
Yeah.
has a very strong partner. And if after being gone for years, they honestly are my favorite. Not my personal favorite to win. I
Who?
think they're going to win. Going in blind, they're going to win. Calling it now.
Mark and Whitney.
Hmm.
I think they will if it's off talent alone. Whitney has a lot of haters, so that's my only concern here is that like voting power. And also, Swifty in the room.
Uh-huh.
Um, I don't know, the
Yeah.
Swifties might come out and but also like Jen and Jan have been so cute in their behind the scenes on Snap or not Snapchat. I don't even use Snapchat. Oh my God. On TikTok. I'm like, where did that come from? I've not been on Snapchat
When I
since
was on MySpace last
yeah,
night.
no, when I was on Bing and AOL and all those things. But I Jen and Jan are cute. They're cute. And the
Okay, it's
Swifties,
Yan, just so you know. No, just so you know, it's Yan.
no,
I
collect
love
me. I
Yan.
needed that.
No, of course. No, and I don't think most people know. It's Yan. I'm a
No,
Swiftie.
she's a
I've
Swiftie.
watched. If you do not know Yan, literally go into your computer as soon as this episode is over and type in Yan Eras Tour Ladder, and you can thank me later. Ladder, Ladder, Ladder.
You're
Hmm.
welcome from
Yep.
her to you.
Hmm.
I also absolutely love one of my favorite pros is Daniela. I'm not gonna even try her last name. So
Tergacci, I think. I'm obsessed with her. I think she's the most beautiful human on
she's
earth.
stunning. Best hair on Dancing with the Stars, nominating you, Danny.
I love that you are like our official hair critic.
No,
Like, I
I'm a
want
hair
your
critic.
hair. I do hairography when I'm at the club, even though I don't have a lot of hair.
Screaming.
I like get really
Yes.
into it.
No, I love hair. I think because my favorite feature on myself is my hair, so I'm always looking at
Oh, I
everyone's
love that
hair.
for
Yeah, I love
you.
my hair. It looks
And that's hilarious because
stunning.
my least favorite feature on myself is my hair.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, as Hayden Panettiere once famously said in Ice Princess, rip Michelle Trachtenberg, work the
Oh,
hair, work
oh my
the
gosh.
hair.
R.I.P. Regina George. Why did I just say Regina George? Georgina Sparks,
No,
excuse me.
literally, thank you for that because I
Regina
loved,
Sparks is so freaking iconic. That's a Gossip Girl reference.
no, we rip Michelle. I can't even get started.
She's so
I
talented.
can't
And
even.
she was in a movie with Andy Richter,
Oh, shut
who
up.
I pretty don't quote me on that. He was in, he was the villain in a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie, which was a great one. I love Andy Richter, for the record.
I
Do you
think
know who
he's,
he is?
I don't. Is he paired with Emma or Jenna?
Emma.
Emma, okay.
And I think I like the people of the older generation. I'm representing the ladies of a certain age around here. I'm very excited for Corey Feldman.
I don't know
I
who that
love
is.
it. Corey Feldman was in the Goonies,
Oh, I've
which is
seen the
like,
Goonies. Who was
so
he?
yeah, he was one of the little kids in the Goonies.
Okay, I'm with you there.
And he was in a movie called The Burbs that I absolutely love. And one of my all-time favorite movies, License to Drive. It was Corey Haim, Corey Feldman. The Coreys were a thing
Never
in
seen
the
it.
80s. You've never heard of the Coreys.
Never.
Wow. Imani was born in 95, right?
I was. Thank you for remembering that.
Yeah, no, I do. Because we're like exactly like a generation. Like I'm
Yeah,
80, you're 95. That's literally the beginning and the end of
that's so funny.
like a
Bookends.
generation. Totally.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
bookends.
So yeah, I'm
Um,
excited for Andy Richter, Corey Feldman, and the other one, Topanga.
Topanga, yes, Danielle Fishel, love her. She's so sweet, and I love her getting back into this after battling breast cancer.
Ugh,
So, oh my gosh,
love her. She is so important to millennials,
so
millennial
important.
women, millennial men. Like she has so much impact for us.
And I'd be remiss if I also didn't clock how amazing her hair is. I'd be remiss.
Honestly, her hair is so freaking good. And may I add, since we're talking about good hair, Olivia Jade, Aunt Becky from Full
Oh, yeah,
House,
yeah, yeah.
her
Yes.
daughter's now dating Glenn Powell, I think, after
I saw
just
that.
getting out of a relationship with
Jacob
Jacob
Elordi.
Elordi.
All
She's
these
got
men
amazing hair.
are the same
Her
to
hair is
me.
amazing, just like her mother. I
No,
mean,
I'm
she is literally Becky with the good hair, and that's Becky's daughter with the good hair.
100%. That's so funny. Okay, we also didn't talk about Dylan Efron. Rude.
How did we miss Dylan
So
Efron?
Dylan's with Danny, and if Whitney and Mark don't win, I think Danny's just so good. I will like
Danny's so good.
her choreography with Iman. No, was that his name?
Yeah, 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 yeah. The super
Amari.
tall guy.
Oh my
Amazing.
gosh. Like I watch that
Amazing.
every year around like Halloween because I feel like Dancing with the Stars posts it because it was like a scary dance or whatever.
Right.
Oh my gosh. It makes me want to start dancing. Like
Yeah.
I want to learn how to dance. Like the way their bodies move, I'm
Yeah.
just obsessed. And I also shout out Robert Irwin. I don't know, he's cute. Like he's cute.
Cute. He's
And
a sweet guy. And we love his dad.
love his
R.I.P.
dad. And I absolutely loved when Bindi was on with Derek.
Mm-hmm.
They did beautiful dances. So I'm so excited for this season. I think it's going to be amazing. There's a lot of good talent. There's also just like a lot. There's a lot going on, and we're so excited.
Right.
We're going to be covering it too.
Did you notice that there are no Real Housewives this year, but they replaced them with two Mormon wives?
Interesting. And someone else noticed there's no Bachelor
No bad. I was just
either,
about to say there's nobody from Bachelor Nation either.
which is
That's not normal.
very interesting. Very
Right.
interesting. I feel
They
like
still
there's
have the sports guy because like sports is on ABC. So
yeah,
they like stick with a lot of people in their network. But yeah, the
yeah.
fact that there was no housewife and no Bachelor Nation person, yeah, clocked. Very interesting.
I feel like there was a lot of dynamics behind the scenes this season for some reason, like Lauren Horegi from Fifth Harmony being in there last minute. She found out 2 days
Right.
prior. So I don't
I
know
wonder
who
who
was
she took's place because obviously
I
it wasn't meant for her,
I
which I'm glad she
thought
stepped in. I think it's great.
I thought Demi Lovato because Demi was posting in the same studio, the dance studio, but people were like, no, she's has a tour coming up. And I'm like, yes. But also she might have just gone on there to like get press. Not that she needs it
Right.
necessarily, but like, didn't Kenya from Atlanta go on Dancing with the Stars under the guise of her being eliminated early to start filming? So like it's not like she couldn't have been eliminated like episode 2. You know what I
True.
mean? So that,
True.
I theorized Demi, people on TikTok were telling me I'm stupid as they come. But that was what I saw anyway.
I
So
like
that
your eagle eye though, noticing the dance studio.
yeah,
Good for
because I'm
you.
like, that's the Dancing with the Stars studio. And why did Lauren get thrown in there 2 days prior? What happened? Did Demi back out? These are questions that we want to know. And Brandon, who's paired with Lauren, his wife, was like commenting on TikTok saying, these theories are so fun, da da da. So I don't know.
I
Um,
love fan fiction.
Me too. I love fan fiction. But anyway, you guys, this is going to conclude our episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ashley, tell them all the places where they can find us if they want more of Imani and Ashley, Ashley and Imani.
Okay, give me more. In the wise words of Brittany Jean Spears, there's
Yes.
always tasteofreality.com. That's where you can go. It's like our hub.
It's
You
our
can go to
hub.
Instagram, taste of underscore reality. You'll find us there. Same thing at TikTok, taste of underscore reality at TikTok. We're on X or whatever it is.
X.
We're on Threads. You can find us there. Just look up Taste of Reality. It's got the cute pink background. That's us.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't be shy
And
to comment either. Just say
no,
hi.
we love a community, and that's what we're trying to build a community of like minded individuals who are loving TV, who love pop culture, nostalgia, reality TV locations. We go on tours, and we have a whole Vanderpump Rules thing on our website where you guys can go. And same with Charleston. So if you ever need anything reality TV related, come over to Taste of Reality. We want to be friends with you.
Yay! And make sure to look for us around. We're everywhere.
Yes. Okay.
And see y'all next week.
Have a great week, everyone. Bye.